The time has come. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I said, are you ready?
It's for life.
Yeah.
Peace.
All right. I'll show you right now. Hold on.
It's for life, sis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Boom. Oh, let me show you. Yo, I got an actual fucking tail now. Not that stupid ass foxtail.
It's for life, sis. I.
Finally, the people will
It's
stop.
for life,
The
sis.
squirrel girl.
It's Squirrel Girl.
Not a fucking squirrel. Not a fucking squirrel. Not a fucking squirrel. But yeah, I finally got an actual tail. Holy fucking shit. People will stop calling me a fucking cat because I'm not a cat. I'm close to a squirrel. I'm not a squirrel. God damn.
It's for life,
Don't know as
sis.
though. Don't worry, we're working on
Still
that.
no S though.
Listen, hold on, wait, listen. It's a work in progress, all right? It's a work in progress. Expect me to have an ass mid to late January. Mid to late January, new year, new me. I'm gonna be thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, all right? I'm gonna be thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Just give me a little bit of time, all right? That problem will be solved very soon. All right, we're getting under control. For right now, at least people stop calling me a fucking cat because I'm not a cat. I don't know why the fuck you keep thinking I'm a damn cat. I'm not a damn cat. Ah, damn. But yeah, that's next up. Next up, January. I'm about to have a new outfit. I'm gonna have some pajamas. That way, when I'm chilling in stream late at night, I can switch to my damn pajamas. And then after that, the next goal is I need some art. And I mean, like, I need like some background art for stream. Like, I need like someone to animate that shit. That's what I want next. I want at least like what, like a 7-second loop for the starting screen. Maybe for this screen, like 40 shits. I don't know how much that's gonna cost. I don't know. And that'll probably be the one that I use primarily. The other ones I'll still use because I like these old ones. Only the real OGs will know the lore of this one. Only the real ones will know the lore. But yeah, that's what I want to work on next. But that's gonna be a while from now because I already went through $100. Well, a little over $100. So in due time, I will be thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. I already know NC's about to make fucking Gunnar art of my fucking character. As soon as I actually have assets, start making Gunnar art. Which I mean, I won't complain too much. All right, it's the one time I actually won't fucking complain. But still, this man's gonna do too much. I already know he's gonna start wilding. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. Cause yo, them fucking background shits, even like if it's like 7 seconds, them shits are like over $100. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. But yeah. I gotta send references to that person who's making my shit. I gotta send references to him on how I want my body proportions. And he's gonna watch this shit. Why not?
You'll know that over the last few years, I've been on a journey of spiritual transformation. I grew up immersed in the world of evangelical mission work, but left the Christian church in my early to mid 20s. For a while, I identified as an agnostic atheist and distanced myself from religion as a whole. Now, after learning more about religion and spirituality, I've once again renegotiated my relationship to religion and now identify as a non-theistic Satanist.
It's
How
4
did
Life
I get
says.
here? How
Did
did
you
I
see
become
Charlie's new video?
Satanized?
Yes. Apparently they hit a link. If you go to the folder shit and you change the link from folder 7 to folder 8, there's a whole nother shit that they didn't redact. Or they didn't redact all of it. There's most of it is not redacted. And apparently there's a letter that said that Epstein said that Trump's like little kids too. So yeah, not surprising. The Trump administration is really fucking stupid.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, and on this channel we talk about life and relationships after leaving the church and do some commentary on the goings-on in evangelical Christianity. So a few weeks ago, I was on the phone with one of my patrons, Alan, who's actually since become a really good friend of mine, and we were talking about different video ideas, and I mentioned the possibility of making a video about my journey to Satanism. I've tossed around this idea before, even teasing it in community posts, but I had yet to take the plunge and actually do it. At one point during our conversation, Alan said to me, "Taylor, you've mentioned wanting to make this video a couple times, but it seems like you might be avoiding it just a bit." Alan, way to call a girl out. He's totally right though. I am hesitant to make this video for a few reasons. Firstly, I'm honestly still learning about what Satanism means to me. To borrow a phrase from Christianity, I'm early on in my walk with Satan. Oh my gosh, that's so cringy. I've criticized other religious content creators like Vanessa Chen and Girls Gone Bible for platforming themselves as experts on religious topics while having little actual experience or knowledge. Wouldn't I be a hypocrite if I did the same as a new Satanist? The more I've thought about this, though, I've realized there's one major difference between myself and these creators. I don't care if my viewers become Satanists, whereas Vanessa, Angela, and Ari are actively trying to convert people to their belief system despite their inexperience and lack of education. I'm not evangelizing on behalf of Satanism, and I don't think becoming a Satanist is a salvific act or necessarily makes somebody a better person. If there's anything that I'm
And that's
actively
actually
evangelizing on behalf
that's
of,
goated as
it's
fuck.
the music from the band Ghost, because yes, I do hope y'all listen to Ghost. Seriously, it makes my heart so happy when people say that they found Ghost through my videos. This naturally leads me to the second reason I've avoided making this video. I don't want to prop myself up as some religious leader to be followed. Guys, I'm just a random person on the internet who sometimes might get stuff right, but probably just as often gets stuff wrong. While I might know more about Satanism than the average Joe simply because it's a special interest of mine, there's nothing special about me that makes me worth listening to over other people. I can only speak from my experience, and I don't claim any authority in this arena. As I said, I don't care if any of you become Satanists. What I want for you is to discover the spiritual path that feels most authentic to you and doesn't impose on or hurt other people.
Based as fuck, by the way. That's actually based as fuck. Why can't people do this shit? Why can't people just do this shit? It's like everybody's trying to convert you into their shit. Like, nah, bro. Let them figure out for themselves. Because when you try to do that shit, when you try to force people into your shit, it's gonna make people want to just stay away more. Because you're trying to force it onto them. Let them figure out for themselves if there's something they really want. I feel like it's really not that hard to do. A lot of people need to start doing this shit more.
People, whether that's Satanism, atheism, Christianity, or any religious tradition. So why am I making this video? Well, mostly because I've had loads of people specifically ask me to make this video. You guys have shown a huge interest in this topic, and I'm very humbled.
But low-key, I'm low-key interested in Satanism too. Because I looked into it a little bit. And Loki, they just seem pretty chill. I'm not gonna lie to you. They seem pretty chill. But also it's just the fact that again, one of the things I like a lot, well, my God, but one of the things I cherish is, people being free, right? People being free to do what they want as long as it's not harming others. But that's kind of what I cherish the most. And I feel like Shaniism really does that. You know? And Loki, when I was thinking about this, you know what it made me think about? Shin Megami Tensei. You all know I had to bring Shin Megami Tensei into it because it does have some meaningful messages in it, right? Hear me out. How Lucifer is portrayed in like SMT, right? The way he's portrayed is that he wants to overthrow God, obviously, but not just like because he's evil and shit. Which that could be partially why, but it's also because he wants true freedom. He thinks God ruling over everybody, you know, I don't know. I guess he thinks it's wrong, and that people should be truly free, which I kind of agree with. I kind of agree with him. At least in the games, that's how he's portrayed, and I kind of agree with him. We're not really free. That's what I'm saying. We don't really have free will. If with God existing, we don't have free will. But if he were to destroy God, then we would have free will. So I don't know. I look, kind of agree with Satan. Now I can obviously see where it could go wrong, right? Because when having freedom, the thing you have to be worried about is like people taking advantage of said freedom. Because obviously, not everybody's well intentioned. Like, no, not everybody's like me. Some people are gonna try to take advantage of the fucking freedom and try to like harm others, which is why you know it also has cons with it. But obviously, like that's why I'm saying like when it comes to shit like that, you need nuance. Nuance is very important. You can't just have like this pure freedom and like with no guardrails or anything. There has to be like at least a few guardrails. Keep it you know keep it from being like basically where the strong get to rule everything and then the weak basically have to deal with it, kind of. I don't really want a world like that. Try to drink of water. But yeah, I don't know. I find that shit very interesting. And also just the fact that obviously they don't fucking worship Satan. Like they don't worship Satan, but the it's what he symbolizes. Which obviously is him trying to overthrow God because he wants freedom. He doesn't want God fucking controlling everything. He wants fucking freedom. He's tired of God's control. Which honestly, understandable. Understandable fucking crash out because I don't know.
It's for life says.
Speckledorf?
Speckledorf.
What's a Speckledorf? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's for life says. You've been bamboozled, you've been duped.
I don't know what this man's talking about. I don't know where that fuck that came from, but alright. But I don't know. I low-key kind of agree with like the symbolism behind Satan or Lucifer.
It's for life
I
says.
don't know, ball.
Wow, you don't know ball.
I didn't say I didn't understand. I said where the fuck did that come from? I don't know why you just randomly started referencing SpongeBob, but alright. I mean that's cool. We've been duped. That's not even a word, and I agree with you. But fucking distracting me. But yeah, I don't know. I low-key kind of agree with Lucifer's whole thing about wanting to overthrow God. Obviously, it's not for all good intentions and shit, but I feel like overall, I feel like I kind of agree with that more than the I guess the other route is like freedom. Order.
It's for life says. Satanism, I mean it is a dark path, but we've never really heard from the other side, have we?
I don't think it's a dark path. I don't think it's a dark path at all. If anything, I think it's more reasonable than quote unquote Christianity. I think it's more reasonable, in my opinion. Just from what I've heard, I think it sounds more reasonable. That's honestly, I want to learn more about it. That's the only that because unlike Christianity, again, there's a lot of fucking questionable shit that the Bible supports, like like slavery and like women being submissive to their abusive husbands and shit. But like you're both convert to communism. Hey, bro, don't get my stream striked, bro. All right. Not saying I disagree with you, but like it's a very polarizing time to be saying shit like that, Steve. Like, but I don't know. I kind of like Satanism. I've been trying to look more into it because low key, honestly, I really like it, just from what I've heard. So I might want to look more into it. I kind of vibe with it a little bit. Also, my head is covering the message. There we go. That down a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree with I guess you could call it the chaos route more than the order route. Because ultimately, it will just turn into the strong rule everything versus the weak. But at the same time, I feel like I would agree with that more. I'd rather have that than order. And like, then ultimately, it kind of ends up similarly. Because like under order, I feel like order is just worse. Both are bad, but I feel like just order is worse. I'm sorry for rambling. I started monologuing, but I don't know. This is low key what I've been thinking about. I'm like, low key, Satan's representation in Shin Megami Tensei is actually kind of interesting. Because he's not. I mean, even though he's kind of evil, he necessarily his goal is not necessarily rooted in evil. Because honestly, you could argue God is kind of evil too. You could argue if you really wanted to, you could possibly argue that God is evil. Because then again, he made an evil being, and he's a being of all good. So how can it be all good if he created an evil being? I don't know. I'm done rambling. Let me watch the shit.
That you feel like I can somewhat represent Satanism as a practitioner. Also, modern Satanism is often misunderstood by the public as either devil worship or, as comedian William Banks put it,
Everyone's a little evil. I mean, yeah, everyone is a little evil. That's what I'm saying. God can't be a perfect being. God cannot be a perfect being because he commits. Not that he commits, but like he's created evil beings. And at least when I say that, I'm at least evil. But yeah, I mean, especially like in the Christian Bible, God did say he creates good and he creates calamity. So he literally creates evil.
It's for life says. I mean, let me bring this one topic up.
What? What topic? What is it? Hot topic? It sounds like a hot topic if you say he's going to bring it up.
It's for life says. How many times have you seen past evil dictatorships, warlords, God claimers, and kings have always say that killing is all under the righteous act under God?
True. True. That's what I'm saying. They justify violence. Which honestly, I don't think all violence is evil. I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't think all violence is evil. I feel like some people are gonna lose their minds and be like, "What the fuck? You think violence is
for
good?"
life says. Exhibit A, Berserkit showed us that.
Yeah, when you're going against Mosgis, or when he going against the fucking priest and shit with Father Mosgis, especially with Farnese. Yeah, that's true. That's my thing. That's why that's why I find it like really funny. In some religions, they'd be like killing is bad, but then in said religion, they justify killing because they say, oh well, God said it's fine. I don't think killing is inherently bad. I don't think violence is inherently bad. Violence can be bad depending on who's towards, right? Like, for example, if there was violence towards the government because they refused to release the Epstein files, I feel like that's justified. Because what the fuck? You're really diddling kids and you're not telling people about it. Right? But at the same time, if it's like violence towards like, I don't know, like innocent people who haven't done anything, obviously that's bad. Just like the same way, like killing dictators is also bad. Well, killing dictators is good, but like killing innocent people is also bad. I just don't like how people try to just frame it in one view, like, oh yeah, violence is always bad, no matter what, you should never do violence. That's a fucking lie. They're lying through their fucking teeth. It depends on how you use it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm done rambling.
An ironic form of atheism aimed at antagonizing the Christian church.
Well, Satanism is not a religion, it's an ironic, detached clause of atheism. People who are ironically an atheist are stuck like a 17-year-old who doesn't know how to think for himself.
The actual
Ironic.
lives and thoughts of
The
Satanists
irony.
are rarely accurately represented in society or the media. In fact, most have only heard about Satanism in reference to widely debunked conspiracy theories. With no exaggeration, there are literally thousands of videos on YouTube from supposed ex-Satanists who've apparently turned their lives over to Christ. Just go to any conservative Christian content creator's page, filter by most popular, and I'm willing to bet you money that one of their most popular videos is them interviewing an ex-Satanist. I swear, these Christians are more obsessed with Satan and the demonic than I am. It's almost like Satan is more interesting of a figure to talk about than God.
Honestly true. Honestly true. Talking about Satan is more interesting than talking about God. Because the thing is, right? I don't know how to explain it. But it's interesting because, again, Lucifer was created from an all good being, all powerful, all good being. And because he tried to overthrow God obviously casted him to hell. Even though he could, and then even though like literally in multiple religions they say like, oh, Lucifer whispers in your ear. Well, at least I don't know. And because I wasn't Christian when I was growing up. I was Muslim, but according to the teachings I was taught growing up, they said like, oh, Satan would whisper in your ear to tell you to do bad things. But I'm like, if he's doing that, why doesn't God just get rid of him? I mean, you made him so you can get rid of him, right? Just get rid of this motherfucker. If he's whispering people to kill, if he's whispering in people's ears to kill each other.